Why are some people more successful than others? Why do some make more money, live more happier, and achieve more in the same number of years than the majority? What is the real secret? In this video, I am going to be taking you on step-by-step guide on the things that can hinder you from becoming successful and how discipline can help you achieve success in every areas of your life. This helped me and I believe it's gonna help you too. Welcome to Wendy Fresh. This channel is all about self-growth, self-love, and self-development. If that is what you always want to see on your screen, the way to like, don't be stingy with your comment, and make sure you subscribe. I see discipline as you doing the uncomfortable thing in order to earn or to achieve success at the end of the time. Discipline is for those that are success intentional, future intentional, long-term goals intentional. People that are not just concerned about what is available now, but for people that want to earn more, that want to achieve more, and that want to retain these successes at the end of the time. Through the knowledge I earned from the Power of Self-Discipline by Brain Tracy, I've actually learned a lot. I've actually come to realize that discipline is what you need in order to start that journey, in order to reach that goal, in order to achieve that success, in order to become that person you envision for yourself. And there are things that can hinder us from being successful, which is number one, is the part of least resistance. A lot of us find ourselves here. This is that part that we don't want to do too much. We don't want to invest too much. We don't want to, we want to do shallow walking. We want to do things that are not so high demanding, that are not tasking. But at the end of the time, we want to achieve every success, every good thing. We want to achieve all those things that we've actually wanted for ourselves, putting zero work or little work. This is that part you as a student, you neglect reading, you prefer phones, you prefer pleasures, and you want to start reading at the dying minute. And at the end of the time, you still want to be in the same position with people that actually be studying all through their life. I mean, all through the days. This is that part you as a salesperson, you don't read any books on sales, you don't watch any videos on sales, you don't attend seminars on sales, but at the end of the day, you want to make multiple figures. This is you as a businessman. You don't even study about your business to know what is going and what is not going, but you want to make sales. You want to just live happy. You want to just do things the way people that are contributing so much in their businesses also do. It doesn't just work that way. It's not bad for you to want a free life or a good life, or want to just live a baby girl's lifestyle. My day is not bad, but you doing the first thing first and then expecting the harvest in return, that is actually the right way or the right procedure to do it. When if you don't expect anything at the end of the day, don't expect anything at the end of the time. And the second one is the expediency factor. A lot of us are in this space now. You can believe with me in today's fast-paced world that patient is being left on the back burner. We don't have that patience anymore. We are more like people working under pressure, and a lot of people are willing to do anything to earn success. A lot of people are willing to do anything to climb the highest mountain without even considering the consequences of that action at the later on. This is that part that you just do something. You just recklessly, you just do things because of what you want now. What about tomorrow? What about the future? What about the generation, the future generation? What about the children? Are you considering these things at all? This is that part that you as a student, you don't want to read because you can purchase the certificate, you can buy the admission, and you think it's cool, you think it's okay. We think that success means you just getting money. Success is not all about getting money. Success is you earning something and then finding value in that thing you earn and being peaceful in it, feeling fulfilled. Success is all about having a total fulfillment in that which you actually possess or earn for yourself. So in the midst of all these problems, how do we tackle this situation? How do we earn success? How do we become valuable again? How do we stand on our feet again? Number one thing you need to consider is firm decision. Like emphasis on the firm. That should be a concrete decision, a solid decision. This is not decision you just make decision and the next day you come to change it. No, in this type of decision, there should be a deep reasoning. There's gonna be contrast and compare. Before you make this decision, you have to think about who you are, what you want, where you are going, what success means to you, the kind of life you want to live. When you think about these things, then you can comfortably make decisions that are in alignment to where you are going. Not decision because of what is trending or because of what is on ground at the moment. And second thing is taking total control. Take full control. See yourself as your own responsibility and not any other person's responsibility. This is you making more intentional choices, being clear about your goals and purposes, knowing what you want, prioritizing time, prioritizing yourself, prioritizing the things that matter to you most. Not you. This is not a time for you to just, make everybody feel alright. This is a time for you to focus on yourself. It is when you are good that you can share that goodness to others. Taking total control of yourself also means you being aware of your weaknesses and your strength. You shouldn't beat yourself because you have weaknesses. Of course, everybody has their own weakness. I have mine the same way you have yours. So you should be aware of your weaknesses, be aware of your emotions, your thoughts. Be so much observant about the things that wrongs in you. Nobody should understand you more than you do to yourself. Taking control of yourself means you setting boundaries. Just draw the line. Know when someone is crossing the line and when you are crossing the line too. This also means you investing your time wisely. What are the things that consume your time? Let it be things that are necessary and required. Let it be things that matters. Don't allow any easygoing thing to consume your time. Don't allow social media to take much of your time. Don't allow unreasonable things to take much of your time. Be intentional about every step and everything you are doing. This also means you investing on self-growth. Invest in things that will nurture you mentally and physically. Invest in audio programs, books that will nurture you, that will grow you, that will shaping you into this ideal image of yourself. And 13 is you being success conscious. Whatever you are conscious about, that is what you are going to manifest. That is what your life is going to reflect. What are you conscious of? Are you always conscious of the worst possible outcome? Of how you felt so many times and not just making any improvement? Or are you always conscious about how your friends or your colleagues or other people are making it so much in the business or in the industry or in any way, in any form, and you are seeing yourself as nowhere good, or there is no improvement, or you're actually doing nothing? Be conscious about where you are going. Focus on yourself so that you wouldn't lose focus. Focus on the things that matter to you. So focus on the successes that you want to achieve. Focus on the goals you want to crush. When you are success conscious, you are more likely to develop a sense of judgment. It's not onto condemnation, right? But this is to always help you, put you on track, put you on check. I have had such an experience too. In fact, even to date, that is just me. I don't wake up in the morning and the first thing I do is to get lost in the social media. I have trained my mind in such a way that when I wake up after my prayers and the needful things I need to do, I need to go and read. I need to improve myself, like equip myself for the day, get myself prepared for the day. If I'm going to the social media to have fun, it should be something that I am going to do after I have done every work necessary. That is it. That is the way I will not feel guilt or feel any sense of judgment in me. You can develop that mindset. Be conscious about where you are going, about what you are pursuing, about what you want, about how you want to feel, about the life you want to live. And the fourth thing is visualization. This is you seeing yourself already gotten all those things, all that life, all that success you want for yourself. Experience all the joy, all the happiness, all the feelings. This is you being in that realm. After you've enjoyed all the whole moment, all the whole happiness, all the whole satisfaction, I tell you, you can't, when you come back to the present, you can't compromise anything. You can't compromise anything for that journey. And the last one is you sticking to the plan. Please stick to the plan. Don't allow anything to tell you otherwise. Don't allow circumstances, don't allow life obstacles, don't allow anything to tell you otherwise. Of course, the journey is not going to be that easy. But you haven't imagined, decided, and envision yourself where you want to be. I don't think you are going to allow anything or anybody tell you otherwise. Of course, there are gonna be times when the journey is going to seem so tough, so heavy, so doubting, but you just need to stick to the plan. That is why visualization is very important. Once you have a clarity of where you are going, you shouldn't allow anything take you off that track. This is you being persistent. This is you being consistent. Don't lose focus. Don't get so lost in people's success or journey, then you forget that you are going somewhere, or you finally just decide to stop. Stick to the plan regardless of the situation, the circumstances, the ups and the downs. Stick to the plan. And more especially, I will tell you that this journey, you have to embrace this journey with compassion. You shouldn't just hit yourself or hate yourself when you feel like you are not doing it the way you're supposed to, or the way you thought you ought to have, right? Or maybe you are not getting the result as quick as you imagine or you want for yourself. Then you kind of feel bad, or you tell yourself that you're not good enough, or you can't just do it. No, this journey is a journey of compassion. Be kind to yourself through all the whole journey. Be kind. If you're not doing it well, pat yourself on your back and just be like, okay, you just fall, but the one thing is certain, we are not going to remain on the floor. So we are standing up and we are getting going. And through gradual process, little by little, you are building momentum. You are actually building courage and the resilience to thrive. And I assure you, you will thrive. You will reach there and you will get all those good things you want for yourself. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't get tired before you start the journey. You can just start little. Don't accommodate everything once. You can burn out and you will feel lazy about the whole thing. So this year 2025, stand on your feet, ready to crush, ready to achieve all that success, ready to make this year the best year of your life. I know you can do it. So thank you for staying tuned to the end of this video. If you find this tip helpful, do it to like, do it to subscribe, and do it to leave a comment below. Please don't be stingy with your likes and your comment, and I'll see you. Thank you. Bye.